Oh, here we are live with some more Pokemon Legends ZA. Last time we just pretty much found a shiny Totodile spot, because we were looking for shiny Totodile for the next ranked season. Season 15, that is water-type only Pokemon. Found that. Or we've been looking for that. Haven't had any luck just yet. We had about 40 minutes on the timer. Looking at the calories, I think we still have a little over 30. Yeah, we have Water Power, Sparkling Power 2, Alpha Power 1. I have been waiting just an extra second. Totodiles. There they are. Make sure the Totodiles actually spawn in. Usually I don't have to walk forward. But I have been uncertain if I have to walk forward. I don't actually think the Carvanas are spawning in, to be honest. But we already have shiny Carvana and Torpedo. Just the alpha chance would be nice, but it is what it is. It's not anywhere near as important to me. But yeah, so we're looking for Totodile, and the Binacle line would definitely be lovely as well. Because yeah, we sort of talked a little bit about the next ranked season, which as I said was water only, in the same way that the previous season, or the one going on right now, is flying types only. And from what I saw, Feraligatr seemed like a pretty good option, so that's what we're running. So yeah, no look on the shinies yet, though. I have been also slowly working through more of my Pokemon nickname possibilities, because I have quite a few of those. You know what? Real quick, since moving forward slightly triggered the Totodile, what happens if I move slightly over here? Maybe that'll increase the chance of them loading. I don't know if it will, but I figure it's worth a shot. So, yeah, we're just gonna run with this, and then I'll probably keep working at some nickname stuff here and go from there. I admittedly, off the top of my head, don't actually know what shiny Binacle looks like. So, I mean, I'm sure it's noticeable. I just can't remember. I think it's red, but I don't actually know for certain. So, we'll see. But I guess I'll jump pretty quickly into nicknames. And we'll see. Yeah, maybe my girlfriend will join us in a call later today, just to have some company. We'll see. I'm not sure. It depends what she's doing and if she wants to. I haven't actually asked her, admittedly. I just sort of talked to her about it a little earlier in the day. But anyway, I think we just jump right into things. So I had the name Pachi, P-A-C-H-I, which I'm assuming is not actually a real word, and I was just shortening Pachirisu. So I'm just gonna go with funny sounds. So yeah, for reference, I have categories, which has, you know, different things: words, weapons, funny sounds, quirky names, animals, stuff like that. I have two different possible color things for colors that would be associated with the shiny. So if there's, you know, I don't know if the name is like water, I'd be like the color could be blue, or the type. I also have up to 4 types, in which case water type could be one of them. Terrible example, but and then having a personality thing for a few different options. You know, like aggressive likes battling, like spooky, mysterious, stuff like that. And then just a shape. So some names go well with like round Pokemon, for example. I'm about 2/3 of the way through this giant list that I had compiled over the course of a long period of time when brainstorming nicknames for other Pokemon. So, yeah, and plus I have some shinies. I got a nickname in Scarlet, quite a few actually. So having this as an option is quite nice. But anyway, Pachi, I don't know if there's really much I can do with that in terms of types or anything. Just gonna move on. Package. Okay, that's a word. Yeah, I got some of these I'm gonna have to break down into further categories at some point, but I need to get through all of them first, I feel like, and then I can sort of make some adjustments as needed. I associate it kind of with brown, like a brown box. That's about it there. I mean, I guess shape or size would probably be like square or rectangle. Not that that matters. I don't think I really associate a type with it. Okay, anyway, we got the name Pears. The word, I don't really associate anything with that. At least off the categories I currently have. We have Pal. That's a word, I guess. I don't really know what I want to. Yeah, a lot. Sometimes I get things and I'm just like, no clue what to do with them. And other times they work out really well. I have pale, so that count as a color? Now that I think about it, I actually never really thought of that. Is pale? It has to be a color, right? Or is that like a descriptive word? Dude, hi. That's me. I'm dude. However, oh, sorry, I wasn't sure. I didn't know if you wanted to or not. I'm sorry. We can call. Okay, you want me to send you a call? I wasn't sure if we were doing that still. Oh, there's the call. Hi. Sorry, I didn't know if we were doing that or not.
I was waiting the whole time.
I'm sorry.
You should be. What as I got with my line art so far. Not very far, but you know.
Ooh, yeah, you doing the drawing stuff?
Yeah.
I feel that. Yeah, so no luck on my shinies yet. I've been looking for primarily Totodile for alligator, but Binacle's also here, so that's what I've been up
good luck
to.
with that.
Also, ooh, I see what you're working at. It is drawing.
Well, thank you. I am drawing. You are right.
God, I'm so intelligent.
You are. You.
That's what I was gonna say.
So real.
I've not been super lucky so far with the shiny hunt, unfortunately.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's terrible. I'm left shitting and crying.
Aw.
I have an alpha power, so part of me's hoping I get an alpha shiny, but at this point now I'm just starting to be like, yeah, maybe just like a shiny.
Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So we'll see. See if we can get anywhere.
Yeah.
I hadn't really thought about the Pokeball I want to catch these in, I realized. Maybe I should take a look at that real quick. Pretty sure the Totodile line is like the same color palette across all the shinies. Probably a netball. Looking at it. Makes the most sense to me. Could technically do like a dive ball. I'm honestly not remembering what the heck shiny Binacle looks like, so I should look that up in a second. I feel like Crocodile and Totodile shinies as well. I'm assuming it'll be basically the same. Probably a netball. Ooh. Totodile's a little bit more green than the other two, it looks like. Not by like a lot.
He's green for an amazing reason.
I think the netball works a little less good on it. So like Safari Ball, maybe? Oh. Maybe they're about the same. I'll have to vibe check it when I get there. I think Binacle's shiny is like red, but I don't remember. Let me see. Some Binacle shinies looking like. Okay, I was wrong. It's green and pink and
I'm so green.
Okay, this is a weird one.
Well, you said the Binacle shiny?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Oh, that's
Kind
kind of cute.
of an odd one. I'm like, I don't know what
I
Pokeball
like
would
the
go.
colors. It's like, it's a Merry Christmas.
Ah, yeah, I guess it is kind
Christmas.
of. Not sure what Pokeball to do with that. Hmm. Hmm. Kind of do Premier Ball-ish. Kind of do Nest Ball. Yeah, it's kind of an awkward color palette to try to catch a fun Pokeball that matches the color scheme. Yeah, and Barbaraco's pretty similar. I have no clue how I want to do that. Hmm. Yeah, there's not like the friend ball doesn't really match the green that well. I mean, I guess it could work. Maybe I do friend ball for Barbaracle. And then maybe Nest Ball. I'll have to vibe check it. Otherwise, maybe Premier Ball. Maybe like Dusk Ball, actually. That might work. Dusk Ball's interesting. Another one that I think I'll just kind of have to vibe check as I go.
Yeah.
I mean, you can only see so much from the sprites.
Mm-hmm.
Another question is, can I get a shiny ever? Like, damn.
No.
Kinda surprised we haven't found one yet. I don't think I could do a quick check to make sure there's no like teleporter shenanigans I can do. I don't think so. Oh, maybe. There are a couple of teleporters. Even if there was like some wonky shit happening with the way the Totodile spawn, because they're like right at a the distance. But even then, they should still be respawning. Even if that was the case, we should have had like a Binacle by now. Oh, we do have a Binacle. Hello there. What do I want to try to go for? Ball, Safari Ball. Alright, well, that's keep Premier Ball. I think it's a safer bet. Nice. Gimme. Ah, someone threw a rock in my head. Cool. Well, one shiny down. Not the one exactly we were going for, but hey, we take them.
Oh, yeah. Shinies are shinies, man.
Yeah, I didn't have the shiny line, so I cannot complain. Not an alpha, unfortunately, but can't win them all. And I'm guessing the Carvana aren't spawning in, unfortunately, but don't need the shinies. They're just, you know, having a chance at an alpha shiny Carvana will go great with my alpha shiny Sharpedo. What can I say?
Yeah.
I'd be lying if I said that that wasn't the case. I guess I'm gonna keep working at going down my nickname stuff that I've been categorizing for the time being. I got the name Palm. I'm just putting that. Yeah, I gotta expand this words category. So, I mean, I guess kind of tan is a color if I had to pick something. That's bad. I don't have a descriptor for like hands. Okay, Palma. I'm gonna triple check that that's not something, or it could have just been me throwing the letter A after the word palm. Impossible to know with me. I don't think it has to do with where is this? Oh, it's island in Spain. Apparently, has at least Palma is the first part of the name.
Is it Palma de Mallorca?
Yeah, don't think I meant that. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, I've been there before. It's pretty nice.
Huh. How'd that? What'd you do?
I don't know. I think I stopped there for like a little bit because we were on a cruise.
Ooh.
I was like 10.
Cruise.
Yeah.
Style.
You ever been on a cruise?
Nope. I've been on a boat, but not like a cruise.
I think we only went because my friend of my mom's was going, and we were like, well, I guess.
Nah.
Because she was, I think, helping cover a little bit.
Hey, you know, whatever shakes out.
Whatever floats our goats, I guess.
Yeah.
Honestly, a fun experience.
Hey, you know, we take them.
Oh, yeah.
Well, now I got Panera, which I'm gonna. I guess we're putting that under what I have restaurants. I think is a category. Let's see. Yep. What do I even associate with that? In terms of anything. Okay, yeah, they got kind of a green and yellow coloring going on, so I guess I can do that. I don't know, I guess grass type for some reason comes to mind. That's about it. Bread is made of grass, clearly.
Well, and also bread tastes better than key.
What?
You said bread is made of grass.
And then you said bread is better than key?
Have you ever seen that meme where it's like the guy in the jail cell, but that was given a machine, grabbing a piece of bread and grabbing the key out, and he grabbed the piece of bread.
Oh, okay.
It
Yeah,
was
I
like,
think
why did he do that? And they tried to have like this big think piece, and then somebody just ended up submitting as their answer, because bread tastes better than key.
That was that's gonna be a great clip for Twitch because I found another shiny binacle.
Oh, fun.
Okay, I'm loving. Okay, hopefully it just catches. There we go. Nice. Oh, cool! We did it! We caught another binacle, baby! Yip yippee! Okay, now we just need. Oh, what just saw me? Now we just need 3 Totodile. Which, I don't know if that's gonna happen at this rate. Okay, you know, hang on. Let me... curiosity, is there any... thing that I can do here to despawn them? I'm just gonna do a reset. I think Carvana I can reset, funny enough. I think Totodile's in the spot where that doesn't work, unfortunately. The Carvana, I think, might actually be spawning. Huh. Yeah, there's a spot I can go to. Spawn. Okay. Because we're just doing the same shit. See how it checks out. Okay, I have the word paradise. I don't know if I'd associate much with that. For some reason, I'm associating like pinks and purples, but I don't. There's not like a hard reasoning for that. And then I guess yeah, if I was thinking, I'm thinking of like psychic or fairy types maybe. I think more just a loose categorization, I guess. Paris. Okay. Do I have anything for places? I don't think I actually do. I guess funny. I guess for now, just put it under words. Okay, I don't have a pretentious category. Don't really associate much elsewise with it. I think it's funny to put it in the creepy, edgy, mischievous category. That is exactly how I name a Pokemon. Ah, yes, we got Perilled. That's a funny sound that means absolutely nothing. I don't know, we're in anywhere with that. We got Party Hat. I'm working up some names, all right.
You're doing great, honey.
Yes, Triangle. That'd be a dang Party Head. Yeah, there's not really much I can associate with these, at least in my current categories. Pastel. Let's see if I have anything that category that, because it's not a color. Although it kind of is used to describe colors a lot of the time. Guess I'm putting it under words. I guess I think of like pastel pinks and like maybe greens to some extent. What? Hang on. A stride of ground pigments and water-based things. Okay, I could. This is kind of a weird one to throw types in. I guess I'm doing like ground, water, and like grass, maybe. Kind of get the feeling that I'm just doing this based off the color of the Pokemon, though. So we got the name or the word patch. Wow, I'm not making these easy on myself to categorize. Maybe like brown.
Yeah, patch is a word.
Well, I mean, I categorize that, but that doesn't really help me that much in the grand scheme of like, you know, ooh, who should I name Patch? And part of that's probably my current categories, and another part of that is just like I don't know how to categorize in a way that's helpful. Like which Pokemon scream Patch?
Patchy Risu.
That's fair. Is there a way? I'm like, how do I categorize that other than having a category of Pachirisu nicknames?
It could also be like tiny little guys. It feels like a small guy sort of name.
I guess I'm gonna give it the square rectangle category and oh there. Got Patchy. Yeah, I kind of get the feeling these probably were Pachirisu names at some point. Just
yeah. I never miss.
A thought. I mean, it's I guess brown again. That one's less square rectangle, so I think I got even less out of that one. Anyway, we got Patriots. Red and blue, because I only have 2 categories, so. Clearly we got the, I don't know. I'm gonna say creepy, edgy, mischievous, but I'm not sure if that's exactly. Well, I guess I'm more likely to use it as that kind of Pokemon, if anything.
Patriot?
Patriots.
What about Patriot screams mischievous?
Well, I'm thinking like, okay, like what kind of Pokemon I gonna want to name Patriot? Some shit like Grimmsnarl, right?
Mm.
You know what I mean? It's probably kind of ironically used.
I'm learning.
But I mean, not necessarily. But like, I only have one personality category. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of like fighting types it could work for as well, or even like normal types, which is why I also have the type categories.
Mm.
Anyway, we got Pear.
That's a grass type for sure.
Let me see real quick. Assuming I'm associating greens with it. I guess green or yellow. Yes, I did just Google pictures of pears. No, I will not apologize. I think round makes sense. Yeah, like a grass or a bug type is sort of my default for this sort of thing. Okay. We got Pecker. Which, I'm not sure if that's just meant to be for a bird or meant to be a dick joke.
Could be both.
I think, yeah, it theoretically could be both. I guess I'm just gonna put it under quirky names because that kind of falls. It's both of them. I don't think it's really a color or anything. And flying's really the only thing that immediate comes to mind, but I gotta work some stuff out later. Pedestrian. As a word, I don't know if I really got much in terms of anything for that. Maybe normal type. I mean, if I had to pick a type, that would make the most sense. I could see like fairy or psychic in a lot of cases working too. A lot of them are just more chill vibes. Yes, Peaky. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting anywhere with that. Other than it's a quirky name. We got Peep. So actually, I could associate it with yellow if I'm thinking of the food. I don't think I'm in with really the intent, but doesn't really have me with any other categories though. It definitely feels like a small Pokemon. Although sometimes I'm hesitant to label things as small because I think it's funny to label really like big, intimidate, like name like a Rayquaza Peep is just a goofy concept. Peeplo.
You can name it small or really big.
Yeah, I probably have to make a new category for that.
Just make a category called size.
I do have I have a shape and size category already, but I don't have one that's like big and or small. I just have one that's small and one that's big.
Got it.
Yeah. Although I guess I could just look through small with some big Pokemon if I want something ironic, I guess, but I guess I'll make it small for now. Piplo, definitely not a Piplup name. I don't think I'm gonna know with that. Pengo, that's yep, I imagine some of these were Piplup names. I mean, if anything, it's probably gonna be like a water type or an ice type. Peplo. Okay, yeah, these are all just funny sounds, which is very difficult to categorize. Hello, welcome. I'm running through random nicknames I have on a list to try to categorize some of them. It is going. I have Peppy. I guess
that could be for a frog.
Why do you say that? I'm just curious.
Pepe the frog, like the meme.
Yeah, that would. Yeah, I don't have a frog category at the moment. I'm probably gonna have to do something more specific like that. I'm doing good. How are you? We got Pepto Bismol.
Yeah.
That's like a pinkish purple kind of vibe. I don't know if there's really a. I mean, I guess there's sort of the ironic poison type for it. Not really like a type I'd associate with that though. Maybe water in a sense, because is Pepto Bismol actually is it liquid? I don't even know. I've never really used it. Or is that just like the brand name?
Is Piplup liquid?
Pepto-Bismol.
Oh yeah, no, Pepto-Bismol's a liquid.
Looks like I'm also seeing pills technically, but I
What the fuck
associate it,
takes
I guess, with the.
Pepto-Bismol pills? You drink it like a soda. You ever made Pepto-Bismol pie?
No.
Let me show you all this shit.
What do you? What? Is this like a trend? Is this what's
You're
hip
gonna
with the
love this.
youth? Is that the most
called
recent
Pepto
Pokemon
Pie.
ad for Azumarill, Electrode, Exploud, Absol, and Gorobis? Makes sense at this point.
Hard to find good high quality images of it, but Pepto Pie.
Okay, only. Oh, ew.
You hungry?
That's an obnoxiously pink pie, and that just scares me.
But I thought you liked pink.
Yeah, but like not as like a pie. I mean, I guess I was told it was like strawberry flavor or something, maybe. But I guess with knowing the joke of it being Pepto-Bismol pie, that just kind of. But even then, it's not like a faded.
It's actually Pepto-Bismol.
Wait, what?
It's not a joke. It's actual Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah, I think that's scary. Probably shouldn't do that.
I've seen several videos when I looked this up where it's pharmacist reacts to what actually would happen if you ate the Pepto-Bismol pie.
What would happen?
I don't know. I didn't watch the video.
Oh, people put medicine in their pies now? I think only for internet shits and giggles and not because they actually intend to eat it. Oh, they could just be using a strong pink food dye on like a pumpkin pie or some shit to make it look that way.
We can actually make Pepto-Bismol pie though. I'm hungry.
Yeah, no, I'll pass.
Wow.
I'll try literally anything else. Okay, that's a lie. Not literally. Figuratively anything else. There, I saved it grammatically. We're fine.
Good job, honey. You're doing great.
I removed my commitment to something I didn't want to commit to. That's a waste of medicine and pie. That is very true. That's why I don't want to make it. And because it sounds gross. Welcome to my valuable insight on the subject matter. I should just become a React YouTuber.
Honestly, you might get more views.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
You should make a second channel called React Mick 100. Okay, come on, respond.
You know, like, I could.
You don't like React Mick 100?
I mean, like, yes, like, it functions.
He's not a fan. He actually hates my ideas. H word, H word, H word, H word.
So now you have to apologize for oppressing a protected class of people.
Well, you're the one who H words them, dude. You gotta apologize.
I didn't say anything bad.
Uh-huh.
You're the one who said the evil, naughty thing that YouTube doesn't like.
Sorry, what was the bad word?
I can't say it.
Well, I just don't know what I said wrong unless you tell me.
Well, it rhymes with the number 8. And starts with a letter that is H.
Hydrate.
When did you say hydrate?
Right now. Everybody, if you're listening right now, please take a sip of water.
Please make sure to have liquid in your body, or else bad things might happen.
Rackpick 100 X Reader, he gives you water.
Is that what the people are into these days?
Yeah, I'll write you a Rackpick 100 X Reader.
I mean, like, yeah, but is it worth the effort?
A little bit. I kind of the fact that it's funny.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. You know what they say. Making something funny is sometimes worth it.
Truth.
Yeah, they H-word the truth nukes.
Exactly. Also, I decided to there's something I'm applying a color like a pattern to instead of having to like manually draw it in. So I decided to put an obnoxious ass color where I'd be putting it, and it's really funny just how noxiously green that is.
Yep, that is quite green. I will say it's like a bright
Oh,
lime green.
I'm so green.
You've water by me when I
Also
watch streams and almost all day. Actually, that's always good. I usually have a glass of water near me.
good. I love water.
It is important. I haven't been paying too much attention to the binacle. We have not gotten lucky with a shiny Totodile. Got 2 binacles, no Totodiles. Don't really have other water donuts I really want to use right now. I don't get this. Kind of surprised that, pretty bad luck. Is a water bottle instead of a glass so I can have it covered when I'm not drinking so I don't have to worry about my books, cards, and electronics. No, that's totally fair.
Super smart.
Thankfully where I have my drink on my desk is nowhere near something. Well, not nowhere near, but it's far enough away from like the actual computer itself and whatnot that generally safe. Come on, Totodile, don't you want to be a funny color? I just technically need 1. I mean, 3 would be lovely, but at this point, I'm just like, I'm going for 1. They don't like me today. Give me.
Very good.
What?
Sorry, something.
Gotcha. Oh, back to nicknames. Got Persuade. That's a word, all right. I guess the creepy, edgy, mischievous makes some sense in that regard. I can go with Stalker Ghost. Ooh. I feel like Psychic could make sense. I don't know why normal feels right. Okay. I guess Pestilence. I feel like a check. We get a definition pulled up. Yes, like a plague, a fatal disease. Just checking. Did you know that Jinx and Mr. Mime are disliked by a lot of people for some reason? I think some people just get like the creeps from them because they sort of fall in that uncanny valley territory. Which, I mean, I get it. Not to a point where I'm like despising him or anything, but okay, I realize I have a category called Death. I don't know where I picked that up or when I used that, but I guess we're putting Death on for Pestilence. Why not? One of the categories that I like never touch. I guess I associate it with like purple or green for like toxin, poisons. If anything, it'd be like the creepy, edgy, mischievous. Poison makes the most sense. I think like darker ghost could definitely work. That's probably good enough for now. Pesto, I'll put that under food. Seeking is less used, but it doesn't seem to be disliked. More bland and forgettable to suffer cooler and better water types. Yeah, no, it definitely is just sort of a generic fish. So it, doesn't capture people's attention that much, but it also doesn't do anything offensive. And it's also Gen 1, so people who complain about it now are like, no, but it's great. So, kind of in that range. Pesto is definitely just going to be associated with green. I mean, I guess like grass type is really the only thing that makes sense for that. Petal. Okay. Here's something for plants. What? Yeah. I don't know what I just... Like, you could associate a lot of colors with Petal, I feel like. I mean, I guess I'm going, like, pinks and purples. And green also makes sense. I can see red. We'll go with that. Grass is sort of the big one. Weirdly, maybe I could see some bug type. Not even weirdly, I could see some bug types. Okay, then we're going into the normal stuff like Pedopo. I'm assuming I made that up. Let's see, let's Google it just in case. I'm getting like Polish or something. Pepper and Luxray are most Sinnoh teams. I mean, hey, they're pretty cool Pokemon. They're pretty good. They're early in the game. Easy to find all over the place. Makes sense. That's a funny sound. I don't think I'm getting anything else out of that. Petrol. Guess I'm just putting that in words? Question mark? I mean, I might have used it in like a quote-unquote weapon sense, but I mean, I think that's... I'll just put it in words for now. I mean, I associate it, I don't know if black for like oil, although it also says it's kind of like a yellowish color from what I'm seeing on Google real quick. I guess creepy edgy mistress. That was kind of a toss-up. I'll let it be for now, I guess. So it could also be aggressive likes battling. Like, it's one or the other. I guess if I'm thinking of it in terms of general sorting, I'm going to type it probably in a way that is more associated with creepy edgy mischievous. So I guess I do the aggressive likes battling for that. King is both very popular and amazing in Kano. Yeah. I mean, hey, I think people enjoy cool, good Pokemon. Which, I mean, makes sense. Okay, I guess I'm thinking of, like, poison types is the first thing. I guess, like, Darker Ghost, kinda. A weird sense. Kind of see. I guess fire type actually makes a lot of sense. Duh. Probably should actually switch the order on these. Fire is way more likely to be relevant there. We got Petty. I mean, aggressive likes battling makes the most sense with my current categories. Oh, I'm thinking like fairy or psychic types, or once again, I feel like I have so many names that I can associate with dark and ghost types. I'm kind of set on those. I guess phallus. I gotta make a dick jokes category. Oh, shiny Totodile! And a shiny Binacle! What? Oh. I can see the dive ball working. I'm not gonna catch it, but I think the dive ball works actually pretty well here. I guess I'm just throwing balls at it randomly now. Cool. That was actually a pretty easy catch. Gonna go for Binacle. I'll just catch this and I'll get Dust Ball, I guess. Cool, cool. Okay. We got one Totodile. Only like a bunch to go. And by a bunch, I mean 2. I can count to 2. Okay, finally we got a damn Totodile. That took a while, and I caught it in a ball that was more for Totodile, not for Alligator, which was probably a dumb call by me. But hey. Let's see. Right. Google Sheets, why are you formatting it like that? I'm trying to write down the dang time code for when I found it. It's like, don't you mean weird string of numbers? It was level 111 here, but its actual level was 16. Yeah, that's the way hyperspace works. Pokemon are at a much higher level. And then you could boost your level as well with the donuts. So, but it only goes up to level 200 in terms of hyperspace stuff. I don't know what the highest level Pokemon you can catch is. Probably like 50 or 60. I don't know what the exact like mathematical scaling of it is. Just the general mechanic. So anyway, phallus. I mean, I guess I technically could put that under words, although it feels more like a quirky name. I don't think I'm getting really much in terms of types or anything. I think I have a thing for like long. Phoenix. How am I categorizing that exactly? I mean the place, I mean the bird, presumably. You know, not a real bird, the mythology bird. I'm trying out here. I mean, I think like red and orange for kind of the fiery stuff. I guess it didn't answer what category I'm putting this in. I technically could put it in like animals, but that doesn't. I could also just leave it blank for the time being. I might do that. I will do the red and the orange. And I kind of associate more with the aggressive likes battling, and then fire or flying. By far make the most sense. I don't think there's any other things I do with it. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it as is, I think. Okay. Pickle. Ooh, green. I guess long. Probably grass or bug type. Then I also have pickles, which is just kind of the exact same thing, but with an S. Top 6 most used starter Pokemon in Canada. Oh, top 6 most used Pokemon in Canada were the starters: Pidgeot, Nidoking, and Raichu. I mean, that for the most part tracks. all pretty early game, all generally good, or at least good in Kanto. I mean, the starters obviously make sense. I don't. Maybe I wouldn't have expected Nidoking quite as much, but I don't know what else I would have put there. I don't think enough people are like, oh my gosh, Raticate! What would I have expected? I guess I don't actually know what I'd put there. I'm just sort of saying that. Maybe like Gyarados. I wouldn't be surprised. Especially because you can get it so early. You can have it for the second gym if you're doing level caps. Pie. Well, speaking of pies. I mean, I guess sort of like an orange or a tan is sort of what I associate with like the crust. And then we got round. I guess the question then is, yeah, what types? My brain went to grass for some reason, but that's about it. Pike is in, I'm assuming, the weapon and not the Star Wars species. I don't think it's spelled the same way. Okay, well, I'm getting a fish. I'm assuming I mean like a spear, though. I think I was doing weapons for some category when nicknaming some of the unrivaled Pokemon, and that's where that came from. Yeah, I will list this as weapons. We actually still have a decent bit of time in this place. 6 most used Johto Pokemon were Typhlosion, Ampharos, Feraligatr, Gyarados, Crobat, and Espeon with Meganium just outside. Damn. Damn, Meganium didn't even make top 6? Oof. But hey, we take the Ampharos. And Crobat makes sense. And I mean, Espeon and Umbreon are both very popular Pokemon. I guess an Evolution could have also made sense in Kanto, but I think the problem being there's 3 different ones. Sort of splits that up. You still here, Bridget?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
I was just curious you were quiet.
You've been talking to Chad. I didn't want to interrupt you.
Aww. We got Pile Driver.
You should name a fighting type Pile Driver.
That's definitely, yeah, that would be the leading type that I'd assume. I'm trying to think if I says, I don't know if any category. I'm gonna put it under quirky names, I guess. It's sort of a word, but not like in the. Anyway, aggressive likes battling. I'm not gonna overthink that. Fighting. Is there anything else that I think could make sense? I mean, maybe like ground, rock, or steel all feel kind of weirdly logical. I mean, I guess ground makes the most sense because you Pile Driver someone into a ground. And Judd, you get a free shiny Gyarados. Oh, yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, that would explain a lot, actually. At least in terms of Gyarados. Yeah, Pilot, which I guess I have Profession. I kind of forgot about that category for a while. I don't know why I associate that with wearing, like, a white or blue suit. Probably a couple specific airlines, and then I guess just flying, I think, is the only thing. Pinchy, now that's a great name. I don't have any categories that help for that. I don't have a crab category at the moment. I got Pink Machine. Oh, I think I know what color I'm associating with that one. And then I guess, I mean, Fairy, Psychic, associated with pink. Steel for Machine, and maybe Poison to some extent. I guess I got Pinkie Pie. Which I think, for the most part, is the same outside of... Actually, I don't even think the Poison works, but the Steel doesn't work for that. Maybe Grass in a weird way. I associated that with pies for some reason. 6 most used in Hoenn are the starters Gardevoir, Aggron, and Flygon. That, for the most part, makes sense. I'm surprised. I guess you'd expect... Yeah, like Mightyena makes a lot of sense. Yeah, like Ludicolo or Shiftry also make a lot of sense. Wingull, Pelipper. But, I mean, those are all 3 very popular Pokemon, so I can't say I'm actively surprised. I have Pinkover. It doesn't mean anything, but sure. We're going for Fairy and Psychic, and I guess maybe Poison. Well, nah, that doesn't feel very poisony. Then I just have Pinky spelled 2 different ways, which yeah, that tracks for the color pink. Pinwheel. Okay, I'm assuming I mean that much more... Do I mean that in, like, the Dark Souls reference way, or just in a word way? I mean, I immediately think of the Dark Souls boss, to be honest. I guess I have a video games category, so I guess I'll put it there, and then I sort of just associate it with blacks. A very dark creature. I guess Creepy, Edgy, Mischievous... Ghost, Dark. 6 most used in Sinnoh are the starters, Staraptor, Luxray, and Lucario. I could see Lucario, given it's, you get it as a gift, and it's just a really popular Pokemon. But I mean, I could see, like, Roserade being popular there, too. I feel like Floatzel's probably pretty popular. There's some options there. Garchomp makes a lot of sense. Although I feel like Garchomp is so hard to find if you don't know where you're looking for it, that probably a lot of people just miss it because of that. I got Pip, which another funny sound. I guess I'll just put that under short or small. That feels about right. Pip Pop. Okay. Probably also small. That's all I'm getting out of that. Pisang? Is that something?
Yeah, it's a good noise. Thing.
No, actually, Britain, it's a type of banana. And a village in Nepal. Don't be ridiculous. I definitely meant it as the banana because I had a bunch of banana possible names for Shiny Tropius a ways back. So that was the original intent. But it does also sound like a funny sound. And I guess I'll just do Grass or Bug. Pistachio, that's also a food. Associate that with like green. Maybe, yeah, I guess green is probably the best option there. I could do like round. That's probably also more grass bug. Maybe ground first, sort of ish, but not really. Where did I start today? I haven't made that much progress. I started at P. Okay, I started at 9:37. I've gone through like 50! Yippee! In about an hour. Have you used Tropius before? I have, at least for some of the playthrough. I don't know if I really have much. I feel like I've done something with it at some point, but I've never used it as like a full-blown teammate, I don't think. But that's something I gotta try eventually. It seems like a fun mon to use. I know I used it in like online battles versus friends a couple times. That's just because I was a kid and was like, hi, I can name it Penis Chin. Do with that information what you will. I have Itcha. Is that based on something or is that just me making sounds? I think that is just a funny sound. I ain't getting anywhere with any of these. Okay, Pitogo. That sounds banana coated to me. Okay, I don't think it was supposed to be a thing in the Philippines. Let's try Pitogo banana. Aha! It's a type of banana. I'm so good at remembering types of bananas when I see them, kinda. Oh yeah, pretty much greens and yellows. They look a lot rounder. Huh. There's some interesting bananas. We only really get the one type in America, I feel like. They got round bananas? Do you like playing online? Sometimes. Depends on what game I'm playing and whatnot. But, I don't know. I don't have like a strong love for it. I think I used to do a lot more with it than I do now. So. Okay. Now I got pixels. Word, I guess square, rectangle. I had to pick some sort of category. That's about it. Kaizus? What the fuck is that? Doesn't sound like something I'd come up with as a sound. I think it's something I came up with as a sound. Okay, cool. Don't think I'm getting anywhere with that one. You know you can't play DS, Wii, 3DS, or Wii U games online on console. I do know that, yeah. It's kind of unfortunate. I mean, I get why. But, I don't know. I know there's some, like, fan-made things to allow connectivity. I just haven't really put any effort into looking into them. I'm not that invested in it. But I just don't play that much on those games. Especially not the DS or the 3DS since I can't stream it. So. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. I guess plasma is just going under words. Huh. When I look up plasma, I'm getting a lot of like pinks, purples, and blues. Huh. I'm gonna do pink and purple. That feels not like how I do it, but I guess that's what it's like. Okay. I mean, electric type is probably the most obvious one. I don't really think anything else makes that much sense for it. Just gonna start my playthrough for more than just the very start soon. Ooh. Sounds like you're getting there with the Pokemon being narrowed down. I got plasterboard, which seems to be like a type of drywall. I don't know, I'm not a fucking nerd. Said the nerd. We'll move back to 4 Totodile for a little bit here, which is nice. Got like 1,500 calories, I think? 1,600? I think we can get. We should be able to get at least one more Totodile. We might not get all 3. But I'll take what I can get here. Anyway, in terms of plasterboard, I mean, I'm seeing a lot of whites and like, I don't have a cyan category, so I guess I'll just say white. I mean, square / rectangle. What is it made out of? Yes, obviously it's made of calcium sulfate dihydrate. I'm really glad that helped me. That really narrows down what I should categorize this as. Yeah, I'm getting grass vibes from what I'm seeing. It brings up like sometimes using paper, glass, wool. And I'm gonna put normal type too. Fuck it, we ball. I gave my rival Swampert because I knew I couldn't use any stars, but I think Swampert would be likely to be the best. I mean, it definitely has the least type weaknesses. So I got the name Pleasant. I can kind of associate that with pinks and purples, just by my own bias. I have a category for chill. I don't know if typing's hard. I mean, normal makes sense. Fairy makes sense, I feel like. Maybe psychic, kind of, but not really that much. I think I'm just gonna stick to normal and fairy. Wonky! Now that's a funny sound right there. And that's some great categorization. We got Ploppo. Now that's another funny sound right there. I don't got anything other than that. We got Plot. 6 used in Unova in the first games were the starters, Crocodile, Chandelure, and Haxorus. Huh. Surprised not like Stoutlander and Pheasant being there so early, or like even like Excadrill. I get Crocodile, and yeah, Chandelure and Haxorus are definitely very liked Pokemon, and are both quite good too. I'm just kind of surprised given how late and kind of how out of the way Haxorus is, especially. But I don't know if I really can categorize much for plot. I'm assuming I mean much more in like the plot of a story and not like a plot of land. I don't think I'm getting anywhere with that. Okay, Ploy. This is row 1,000 here. They're all high up. But those 6 were the top. Gotcha. Something that is done or said in order to get an advantage, often dishonestly. Sure, I'll go with that definition for ploy when I inevitably go, what do I mean by this? Alright.
You don't know what the word ploy means?
I guess. I mean, like, I had a good idea, I just didn't know what, like, the actual definitional word was. Black and White 2, the top 6 were starters, Lucario, Arcanine, and Flygon. A lot of Flygons. Yeah, Lucario makes sense given it's early in the game. I honestly don't remember where Arcanine is. And Flygon's pretty late, though, isn't it? It's been a bit, but I feel like it is. And then creepy, edgy, mischievous makes sense. I mean, dark and ghost. Probably see poison making this category. I think I'm gonna stop there with the names for today. After a while, it gets a little tedious. The good news is I only have like 550 more to categorize. I'm getting there. But it's been a good like 20 minutes since I got the shiny Totodile. Really, I can get there pretty soon. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a Binacle to my left that's shiny. just not actively looking that hard for it. Yep, well, speaking of shiny Binacle, there's one. See, I'm really good at this. This whole like predicting thing. Got him. The timing on that.
Very good.
Top 6 in X and Y were Greninja, Charizard, Talonflame, Lucario, Delphox, and Aegislash. Damn, no Chestnut? What the heck are Roonies? Where are the other two Totodile? There they are. I mean, yeah, Charizard, Greninja, yeah, a lot of those make sense otherwise. You get the guaranteed Lucario pretty early for the Mega. A lot of people, Aegislash is just kind of a unique Pokemon. It is, though, it is interesting, yeah, no Chestnut. I mean, I get, like, yeah, like, people not using, like, Diggersby, which would be the other early thing. I mean, Florges is pretty early, but that's not as close as where Blastoise and Venusaur. All those make sense, so I can't say I'm surprised. I'm trying to think what else is early in that game. I bet it's been a while, admittedly. And yeah, a lot of that's probably also too based off the Mega Pokemon available. How's your drawing going?
Pretty good.
Good to hear. The monkeys are early, but they're not particularly popular. Yeah, it makes sense. They're just admittedly not that exciting. Kind of surprised, yeah, Black and White 1, they weren't actually there. I didn't really think about those, but past that point, yeah, I mean, they're a little on the more forgettable side. I like them, but, you know, they're not anything crazy. Excuse me. Anyway, so I gotta go like 45 minutes here. I gotta come up with something else to entertain me while I do this. Yeah, any fun ideas, Bridget?
To entertain you?
Yeah, for us. We can do something together. Maybe we could just
Oh,
crazy tier lists there are, and we can just chat about something. I don't know.
that's a good thing. You know, I'm not sure.
Yeah. Otherwise, we're pulling up like BuzzFeed quizzes. No.
Hmm.
And I don't think any of us want that. Beedrill and Vivian are early, but in a game with as many Pokemon as X and Y, what's the point of not benching them in the mid game? I wonder how many people even like bench Pokemon. Like, I feel like it can't be that common that people catch like things they want to use on their team and then just like give up on them halfway through the game. And maybe it's more common than I expect, but I'm sort of used to just kind of like picking six and sticking with it. Or at least that's how I've always generally done it until the more recent games where I was like, I'll just keep catching Pokemon until I beat the game. That's how I end up with a team of like 60 Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet. And a team of like 30 something in this game. Back to yawning. Typical stream involves me yawning a lot.
Typical Rackmick 100.
Typical Rackmick 100 yawning. Yikes. With the chainsaw.
Exactly.
I'm gonna make that a catchphrase too, like Hubbity Bubbity. It's just gonna be get the chainsaw. I gotta have my own unique catchphrases, like I'm a wrestler.
You're so right.
The 6 most used in Sun and Moon were the starters: Salazzle, Lycanroc, and Toucannon with Alolan Raichu in 7th. Huh. I get Lycanroc. Toucannon makes sense. Salazzle's interesting, especially given how obnoxious it is to evolve it. I'm trying to think, like, what else is even early in that game that's... I mean, Oricorio's a unique gimmick, but it's not that good. I see why people wouldn't be jumping out of their seats to use, like, Alolan Raticate or something. And yeah, I guess, like, Rabombi is just... People are bug phobic. I must have thought it would be cool enough to use it. Yeah, or cool enough to be worth it. I guess, yeah. I'm like, that feels like there should be something else that'd be more popular. And then again, as I'm saying, I'm struggling to get good examples. To be fair, Sun and Moon is probably my least played of the most of the mainline games. What else is there even? Oh. Mimikyu. I'm surprised Mimikyu's not in there, actually, even though it comes pretty late into the game. It's just such a popular Pokemon. Even less than Gen... Well, I mean, okay. Gen 1 is in, like, actually, I've played through Sun and Moon, or Pokemon Sun once and Pokemon Blue once. But in terms of, like, Fire Red Leaf Green, I've played that a ton. So I guess not the game, I guess the generation I'm probably the least experienced with is probably a better way to put it. But yeah, I've not played it too much. I think part of it was that I had to play it on stream on an emulator. I would love to actually play it on my physical, because I have a physical copy of I think Sun and Ultra Moon, but it's just so dang hard to stream a 3DS. I wish it was easier. I complain about that all the time though. There's nothing new. Because I don't know, it's just less satisfying to do, spend a bunch of time in an emulator. It feels less personal to me. Like, it works great for random ass challenge runs and stuff, but for like a in-depth playthrough, Pidgey on the OG Red and Blue is actually bad. Is it like a move pool issue? That would at least be the reason I'd suspect. I mean, it's not like a Pidgeot, to be fair, is not like a crazy good Pokemon. It's just sort of decent, but I mean, granted, when you're only competing against other Gen 1 Pokemon, you know, it does good enough. And I'm back to yawning. Excuse me.
You're excused.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, Gust is a normal move, and it doesn't get a flying move until level 31 with Wing Attack, which only has 35. That only has 35 power in Gen 1? Jeez Louise. Yeah, some of the Gen 1 stuff is, like, comically bad looking back at it. The balancing was, like, just non-existent. You know, thankfully it's gotten a bit better over time. I mean, I'm sure at the time it wasn't anywhere near as noticeable, but, you know, now that we've had so many games that have evolved the system so much more, it's just like, it's like going back to the Stone Age. Or the color age.
Yeah.
Got him. Good one, me up top.
I know. You're doing great.
Thanks, I do my best. Yeah, guess the normal. Oh wait, yeah, okay. Man reads same Twitch comment twice. Again. Come on, give me one more Totodile. I still got like 1,000 calories. You know you want a game. Or at least like an Alpha Shiny Binacle or something cool. At this point, I've caught Binacle in a bunch of different Pokeball types. I think I've done a Premier Ball, a Nest Ball, a Friend Ball, and a Dusk Ball. I have to figure out what else to catch it in. Could try like a Net Ball or a Dive Ball if I need to. Here got Peck to start, which is the same power at level 34. Got Drill Peck, which is the best non-stab. Their Sky Attack flying move power, power-wise at 80. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Drill Peck's always solid, especially in the early gens. I mean, even today still quite good. Come on, Totodile. Show me your green self. Easy Weezy. Pumpkin Squeezy. Man runs out of things to say. Starts babbling randomly.
Yeah, you would do that, huh?
I would. And you have Wing Attack for 5 levels of Pidgeotto stats, which at that point it wouldn't feel good. Well, yeah, at that power level, yeah. At that point in the game. It is pretty abysmal. So what kind of tier lists are out there? What do we got? Why is celebrities an option? A lot of these tier lists are very big. Something. Oh, I need something crazy, or not crazy, like clever. Best Pokemon protagonist.
You should do you should do your Smash or Pass tier list.
No.
Why not?
How many of these characters do you think are kind of generally
No, I'm not
intended
talking
to...
about the protagonists.
Oh, just
Those
smash
being
your past
Pokemon.
other Pokemon?
No, like in general, like the franchise.
Oh. Yeah, I immediately pulled up with the... I'm like, these guys are literally all the fucking same. None of them say anything. There's no point. It's literally just like the main protagonist characters. And I guess it'd just be based off like visual design at that point. At least you get Fear at level 20. Yeah, that does help too to justify it. Pokemon Girls tier list, Gen 1 through 9. That doesn't sound kind of awful.
I think this is...
What?
I found the tier list faker, but I think we were doing like we would fight them or whatever.
We did do a fight one, yeah, who we could be in a fight.
Yeah, that one I think for Bill I put I would lose because I feel bad fighting you.
Hey, you know, we all have reasons.
My tiers were I kill them. That's a child, I still win though. Win no contest, probably win, 50-50, probably lose, eat shit and die. I lose because I feel bad and they kill me. They kill me includes people like Lieutenant Surge, Koga, Arceus, Ball Guy.
Ball Guy!
I think he's hiding something.
Like a knife?
Yeah, or a gun. I did say that I could absolutely kill Swordward and Shieldbert, but I think I can remember, I think my reasoning was probably some shit like I'd be filled with enough rage to kill exactly both of them and nobody else.
What?
In this tier I also put Weezine from the Heart Gold Soul Silver games.
Oh yes, that guy.
I put Salon and Cress, but not Chili. Chili, I would still win, but I wouldn't kill him, I think.
Is he like the likable one?
No, I just put him there for some reason, I think. I also put Molane. I think I could one-shot Molane.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
Ignoring the kids, I also said that I could no contest win against Berg.
He's gonna do some weird dance shit, though.
Oh, he's gonna go big. I could totally beat Wallace. You think there's an ounce of muscle in that lean physique? No. I could absolutely... I know, it's funny because I have That's a Child tier, but I didn't put Beat in there. I also said I'd win against him, no contest. Same with Bugsy.
Yeah, but he talks like an adult, so it's fine.
Yeah, also Bugsy's here. I have enough rage to get rid of one Bugsy.
Understandable.
It's funny that I put James from Team Rocket here, but I think Jessie's in a 50-50 for me. I don't know if I could beat her.
Yeah, you know what? She's got more fight in her, I think, than James.
Exactly. Oh, I said Brunk would make me eat shit and die. Not like a they kill me sense, but I think he'd totally beat me in a fight.
Yeah, so for reference, who's Brunk?
Team Rocket leader Cliff of Pokemon Go.
Okay, just figured I'd check.
Anyways, Brunk would demolish... Oh, like you don't call him Brunk. Shut
Well, but no, but I mean it for, like, the viewers who have no clue what the fuck a Brunk is.
That's fair. I also said Crasher Wake would obviously beat me.
Yeah, no, I mean, he is
he's literally a wrestler. Yeah. For whatever reason, I said the ice guy from Unova. To be fair, he's got that ninja getup.
Yeah, but he's also an actor, so he's probably pretty pathetic.
That's fair. I didn't think about that. I probably did this before I played the games. I also put Mustard here. Mustard could kick my ass.
Yeah, he probably could. He's actually, like, a little crazy.
Oh, I think, in theory, Milo could kick my ass. In practice, I think he's too polite. I said Nurse Joy could kick my ass. For whatever reason, I said I felt too bad fighting Scott from the Hoenn Breach.
I was scrolling through and I saw one that was How many lions does it take to beat this Pokemon?
Wait, can we actually do that? That sounds so fun. I want to
Okay.
discuss this with you. Put that shit on stream and we're doing it right now.
Okay, hang on. Well, I probably won't bother putting it on stream. Let me see if I can find, because this is like a community vote thing. Let me see if I can find one that is like the actual tier list for it real quick. I guess I don't actually have to do it that way. I can just get every Pokemon now that I think about it. Give me one more sec then. Give me one moment here. Let's see. Every Pokemon 2026. Nope. I filled out a lot of this. Okay, hang on. Presuming there is a way I can reset this. There it is. Cool. Okay. Oh wait, I guess I have to have the numbers. Well, I guess how do we want to number these?
That's a great question.
Those Pokemon beat us in a fight easily. Oh yeah, if the Pokemon with the size we talked proves anything, that's that they can somehow lift Pokemon that weigh about a literal ton.
I think the lowest of the tiers should be literally no lions.
I'll say
For like the
0.
most pathetic. I think 1 lion.
Be the next one. Okay.
Yep. What's your next guess?
It's like 2 to 10 maybe.
Sure. 11 to like
25 maybe.
11 to 50. Yeah, 11 to
50 works
25.
too.
That
We can do
works.
50. I'll do 50, and then we do like what, 51 to 100 maybe.
Yep. And then the last one is just.
So, yeah, I'll say, because there's also one more tier just in the way this happened to default to. So I'll say like 100 to 500, and I'll say 500 plus for the last category.
Okay.
That way we have like there's a
Can we also add a category above it called infinite amount of lions?
Sure, I can do that. Hang on.
And tier will apply to Gen 1 game logic. No, I'm just kidding. All we have to do is have the lions use rage on Lorelai's Dugong. Using Gen 1 mechanics.
Okay. I'm not gonna bother putting this on stream. We can just talk about it. Okay. So I guess are we thinking? I guess yeah. Are we just thinking about this? Probably as like sort of like the lower Dex entry kind of ness, and just kind of vibes, more so than like purely base stat total and shit.
Yeah, I think vibes.
Okay, that works. Bulbasaur.
A lion could just tear its bulb off.
Yeah, but do you think it could lift like a lion with its like vines?
That's fair. Do you think the lion could just chew the vine?
That is also probably fair. I mean, if it picks it up and slams it really quickly, I think you can take on one lion, but the second there's 2 lions, it's kind of fucked. Because it's not gonna be. It can only really keep one at bay, I think.
No, that's fair.
Ivysaur?
Huh? That's a great question.
The long pause.
Probably a couple more lions than that.
I'm like, would it just kind of run into the same issue though? Do you think?
In what way?
Like it would. I think its best strategy is to keep range and pick something up with its vines, right?
Well, yeah, but like, can't we just overwhelm it like we did with Bulbasaur?
Well, that's what I think. So I think would it just fall into one line again, basically?
Yeah.
Like I think it can win a
I thought you said.
1v1.
I thought you said Bulbasaur would be like. Wait, no. If it could win a 1v1, then you need 2 lions.
As I say, it can beat one lion.
Oh, this is how many it can beat. My bad. Duh.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. No. Put it in 1 again.
Okay, Venusaur. I think
One
Venusaur at least
lion.
has some more size and durability to it. I think it still
You're
has
right.
similar problems.
You're right. 2 lions.
I think in the 2 to 10 lion category it makes sense. I mean, I guess you'd be like, oh, it's gonna rip a solar beam. But, like, the lions probably can just, like, move.
Yeah.
And that still doesn't help with
and then when it's recharging, the line would just like get it.
Yeah, like that doesn't help with or like, you know, like if there's like 4 lions in each cardinal direction, you know, maybe you could take another one out in time. But do we want to do like Mega or Gigantamax, or are we just gonna skip over those? You think?
Your call.
I guess we'll skip over most of them. If there's anything unique, I think we can discuss.
Yeah.
Charmander. I mean, I think just having the ability to, you know, be a flamethrower immediately makes it more viable than Bulbasaur.
That is true, but did you consider Charmander is tiny?
Yeah, that is fair. I mean, I think it would have trouble if it got too surrounded.
Lions are also used to hot temperatures. Think about that.
Yeah, but they're not used to being on fire.
Well, yeah, they are. It's called living toward the equator.
Do they just, like, spontaneously combust?
Yeah, Tom, haven't you been to the equator? Fucking stupid. This guy's
I'm gonna
not
say
even
2 to 10,
equator.
I think, is my vote.
That's fine.
I think Charmeleon is probably the same vote.
Okay, now I gotta ask you this while I'm here. How much footwork you think a lion can do on a Charmander?
Like, how much dodging?
Yeah.
I mean, I think they're just as prey animals, they probably have, like, short bursts of endurance. Where they probably can do some sort of... I mean, I don't know, they probably can't, like sidestep in the way that, you know, like, humans, like, dance while, you know, like line dancing or whatever, you know what I mean?
You don't think you could, like, break its ankles?
No, I don't. I don't think most animals have that coordination to, like, juke somebody out.
That's fair.
At least not many, like, predator animals.
Yeah.
That being said, I also don't think Charmander has, like, a crazy amount of stamina or ability to catch, like, a fast-moving target. Because I think that's something, like, lions are probably going to have burst potential more so than long-term.
Mm-hmm.
So I think 2 to 10 for Charmeleon makes sense to me, unless you disagree with that assumption.
Yeah, 2 to 10 for Charmeleon makes sense.
Okay. A Charizard.
It's a fraud. Sorry.
I'm like, I mean, this thing can fly and breathe fire. Like, I think it can take quite a few out. Definitely not infinite. I mean, it'll eventually face exhaustion and have to land. In which case, if there's a million lions around it, they will swarm it instantly.
Also, to be fair, you are forgetting the hidden strategy.
No, lions cannot make ladders.
You know what I'm gonna fucking...
No, that's just...
Why? Oh, so Pokemon can use flamethrower and everything, but lions can't do lion ladder?
Okay, well, when in real life have you seen lions do a lion ladder?
You know lions can jump up to 60 feet?
No!
Oh, wait.
Not vertically! No. They don't have a vertical leap of that!
Yeah, they do. Looking at it right now. 36 feet in a single bound.
Yeah, bound, not... They're not slam dunking.
Vertically bound.
And even then, if they could jump 60 feet, Charizard can fly higher than 60 feet.
Well, if Charizard could cheat, so could the lions. Also, yeah, I guess
How
the
is
lion can jump
Charizard
up
cheating? That's like literally what it is.
Also, 12 feet is what lions can actually jump up.
No.
Yeah, I just looked it up, dude.
Well,
I'm
actually,
not
cats
even
can't.
fucking
Never
kidding.
mind. I thought about that for a second. No, cats do have a pretty big vertical.
That was so fucking massive, dude.
I guess I was just thinking because of its size, it wouldn't be able to do that, but... But, I mean, hey. I mean, honestly, I say it probably can go for, like, 100 to 500 at least.
Okay.
Do you disagree with that?
I think Charizard's a nasty little asshole.
How is that relevant?
I think it's cheating.
What does that mean?
Well, it's not nice because the lions can't fly. If you're not gonna have lion ladder...
No, okay. If we're gonna go into, I mean, yeah, like, oh, Pokemon's fictional, so anything's fictional. Why does the lions have bazookas?
See now you're just being ridiculous.
Oh yeah, totally.
See, I just think it's crazy because Charizard literally can't learn fly. So
I'm pretty sure Charizard can learn fly, Bridget.
I have Bulbapedia pulled up right now.
I immediately went to Pokemon TV. Yeah, no, it can learn in Scarlet and Violet.
Oh, well, yeah, that's Scarlet and Violet. That's not fucking...
Here, I'll go back. I'll go to Fire Red, Leaf Green. It can learn in Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Can it learn in Red and Blue?
Was Fly even in Red and Blue?
Yes.
Okay, well, it learns it in Gen 2. I think is the earliest it appears to have it. Oh no, it gets it in Yellow.
See, I'm looking at the HMs right now. I actually don't see Fly, so I don't know what you're talking about.
You're not. No, it's in Yellow.
No, I'm looking right now. I'm sending you a DM right this instant.
I like how you're laughing like you're hiding. Oh yes, you cross it out. Couldn't even be bothered to try to hide it.
What do you mean? There's just
you
a
couldn't even bother paint it white like the background.
No, dude, it's just a bug on your screen. I don't know what you're talking about. HMO2 and this was Surf.
But I'm not much. What's up with you? We're currently deciding how many lions each individual Pokemon could beat up, and we're on Charizard.
Yeah, and I'm trying to convince him that Charizard can't learn fly.
Except it literally can, starting in Pokemon Yellow.
Nope. Yeah, well, it did learn in Red and Blue, idiot, so get punked.
Okay, well, every Pokemon past Gen 1 didn't exist, so are we just going to Gen 1?
Okay, well, Charizard originated in Gen 1, stupid.
Gotta give a damn clap at my Devil's Nuzlocke on the top, on the off chance I need to use it. Yeah, that's why I use rare candies. Charizard can melt boulders, so it can probably melt lions. I agree. I think it would take out a lot of lions.
Well, I think they would just simply set up their lion shield and...
Oh, but lion bazookas was too unrealistic.
Well, because where's the lion gonna get the opposable thumbs to shoot the bazooka, dumbass?
It can just use its tail.
No, their tails are not that.
How are they gonna hold the shield?
No, the lions become the shield, idiot.
Yeah, and they still get caught on fire and die!
Yeah, but like, not the other lion.
Yes, but that doesn't matter because the other lions still can't get to Charizard, who's flying!
That's where lion catapult goes.
Oh, you mean grinding Clef's friendship, got it.
Where they, like, use their lion strength to knock a tree down onto a rock like a seesaw, and then, like, they have one lion sit on one end, and then the other one, like, jumps on top of it, setting the first lion flying at the Charizard.
Oh yes, this common lion practice. When they go for a gazelle, they do this all the time.
See, Zach, I have actually a thing in society that Charles Darwin talked about called evolution. Maybe if you read a book, you'd understand that creatures have to adapt to their environments.
Yeah, well, the
And
environment, that takes, what, like, hundreds of thousands of years? They're not going to figure that shit out in 5 minutes.
Okay, well, what year do you think that fucking Pokemon existed? 1984? No.
What? What?
Wouldn't Charizard... No, Charizard not be able to see the lion flying. That's because the lion has camouflage.
What? With all due respect, this is the dumbest argument I've seen. No, I think this is important. You know, we've been here for 10 minutes arguing if Charizard could take out some lions. I mean, you know, this is going great. We only have like 1,000 more Pokemon to
go. Well, there's some that are easy. Like, I think Smoliv can't take out a single lion.
Yeah, we're on Charizard. We're not on Smoliv.
Okay, well, yeah, Charizard could take out like 4.
What?
Maybe 5.
Okay, I'm putting it in the 100 to 500, unless you can...
Fine, whatever.
Hit me with an actual objection.
Well, Charizard's wings are too tiny to lift its fat body off the ground.
Okay, well, yeah, so then Wailord would float into the air. I don't know what you're... It'd be a blimp. I don't think...
God, I miss Medusa Blimp.
To learn Earthquake, Pyro doesn't stand a chance. Nope, wrong lion. Think how Machamp can take out many lions. You can send opponents below the horizon and punch 1,000 times in 2 seconds. Okay, we'll keep that one in mind.
We'll see, while he's punching somebody, the lion can, like, sneak attack him from the back.
You know how many arms Machamp has, Bridget?
4.
Okay, and how many cardinal directions are there?
Okay, now Zach, use your brain for a second. When it says 1,000 times in 2 seconds, do you think that's possible with one hand, or all 4 working in tandem?
Well, it's still 250 punches in 2 seconds per hand.
Yes. So that's why it's like, if there's like a sneak attack with a group of lions, he can't hit them all.
Why not, if he's in all 4 cardinal directions?
What if there's one from above?
How's the lion gonna get above?
Lions can literally jump up to 12 feet into the air.
Yeah, I guess I had that one coming. But even then, how effective is the lion gonna be at that point?
I mean, it'll throw him off enough for the other lions to jump it.
Okay, we're not on Machamp, we're on Squirtle. How many Squirtle...
Oh, Squirtle can't do shit. It squirts you with water, whatever.
Yeah, I don't think it has enough power. I mean, like, it can deter a lion, probably, but I don't think it's gonna have enough time to actually, like, straight up defeat it.
Yeah, no.
Wartortle, I think, would probably have the same issue.
I
mean, now, maybe if it really focused, it could take one out. Well, I guess, wait, we can consider that they can go into their shell and, like, spin around and do some shoot out water. I still don't think Squirtle would be strong enough, but... Or that either of their 2 shells would be strong enough.
Okay, so you think vines are enough to kill a lion?
But no, you pick it up with the vines and you slam it head first into the ground.
Oh.
I mean, if you don't kill it, it's at least going to have a concussion.
Alright, so I have a thought, right? Have you ever heard of a thing called waterboarding?
How long are they going to have to set up a waterboard?
I don't know. We're gonna send the lions to McKeamy Manor.
yeah, Squirtle, yeah, he's BFF with Russ McKinney from McKinney Manor. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, oh,
Squirtle's actually the police officers that refuse to do anything about it.
Oh, that's what Squirtle Squad is. And then, but they have to, like, crawl through, like, the Rattata cage or whatever the hell.
Ah, yes.
It, like, releases all the Rattatas that doesn't actually release any Rattatas.
Where are we putting Wartortle?
like 1 or maybe 2.
I think 1's probably fair. I think it probably has enough power to take out one, but the second there's two, yeah. Now, I think Blastoise is a more interesting proposition. Chat's coming in here with facts that Blastoise can apparently punch holes in solid steel with its water cannons. It has accuracy to hit a can at 160 feet away.
Oh yeah, no. Blastoise is demolishing the lions.
I think, and especially if it just does its like spin maneuver, because even then, like it has a 360 range. I mean, I think it's gonna run out of energy faster than Charizard probably would.
Why do you say that?
That's a fair point. Vibes.
Wow, misogyny?
Blastoise is a man 87% of the time.
75% dumb.
I'm pretty sure. It's like 87.5%, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, sorry, yeah, 87.5%, not 85, though.
I thought I said 87.
You said 80.
Chat, can we clip that? Anyway, I can see Blastoise beating like 51 to 100. Well, I guess it could theoretically probably get to like 100-ish.
Sorry, did you know that Auroras has a ratio of 7 men to 1 women?
Ah, kinky.
I mean kinky.
Wait, men?
Yes.
More men? Oh, I would have thought it would have been more female.
Wait, sorry, you said it was kinky because women? Misogynist?
Men can be kinky too.
No, but
It's kinky because one outnumbers the other, Bridget, not because of the gender roles.
I'm learning. And anyways, you thought there were more women.
Yeah.
You know what also is interesting is that the same could be said about the fossils for whatever reason. That the fossils were likely to be men.
You know what they say?
You know what really
Men's
bothers
bones
me
are preserved better.
That's the same with Munchlax, by the way. Munchlax is more likely to be male than female. Same with Snorlax.
Huh. There's some weird ones.
They're scared of a beautiful fat woman. Apparently Zorua. For another fucking...
We haven't gotten to 9. We haven't finished the 9th one.
You think we're finishing this in 12 minutes?
No, but like I'd like to, get a little bit done.
Oh, my bad. Okay, I think Blastoise can get probably the same amount of Charizard, to be honest with you.
Okay. I mean, I think it's like shell defenses are probably good enough to withstand a decent bit of lion.
Oh, yeah.
Also, we do see it flying in New Snap.
That is true.
To be fair, I don't think it can really attack very well while flying, but like it can reposition at the very least.
Also, Blastoise has health recovery moves.
Like?
Aqua Ring.
Yeah, but that's only going to heal so much. Even if it... okay, it does have Aqua... Yeah. I wasn't even sure if it did, to be honest. But yeah, it does. I mean... But yeah, and it's going to set up Rain Dance with its hidden ability, Rain Dish.
Yeah, exactly. And honestly, the lions would get all wet and sad.
That's the biggest factor.
Which is the opposite of what happens to a woman. See, this is a joke about sex.
I don't understand what sex is.
Yeah, I know you don't. Anyway,
next is Caterpie.
Infinite amount of lions.
Elaborate.
String shot plus look, the lions would just feel kind of bad.
Okay, so 0.
Yeah. Okay. Metapod, though, on the other hand,
I don't think it could take one out, but I think it could shatter a couple teeth.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I also don't think the lions could take it out. To be honest with you,
I think it eventually would get worn down. With enough
I think the lions would pass out from exhaustion before they could take out a Metapod.
maybe not that many. I mean, I guess in a 1v1 scenario, maybe the lion would get tuckered out and it would kind of just win by default, but even that feels like a stretch.
I mean, you see what happens when Metapod is hard in that one minigame. It could literally break rock.
In what minigame?
Oh my god, I can't remember the exact thing. There was a Metapod Harden minigame. It was one of the side games. Oh, Pokemon Stadium minigame, Rock Harden.
Oh. Huh.
I'm gonna send it to you for proof.
Whoa, that one's not canon like New Snap.
To be fair, you know.
It's a sponsorship! Shut the fuck up! Or an ad, sorry. I gave up. I can't watch it. So yeah, where are we putting Metapod?
1.
Okay, I'll give you 1.
Thank you.
Butterfree.
You know, honestly, I think we do a couple. It has, like, spore and, like, paralysis effects and poison effect. It has powder, right?
Yeah, it is sleep powder and poison powder. The issue is, I mean, are we going off the Pokemon logic of they can only have one status at a time?
Mm-hmm. But I feel like poisoning the lions could do something to them.
No, that is fair. I think it could kind of hit quite a few at once.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it probably doesn't have the same energy as like a Charizard or Blastoise, but I think it could make it realistically go over a crowd of them at least and take them out over time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it might get to some of the kills post mortem, but
oh yeah.
I'd be down for like the 51 to 100 category.
Okay, I'm down.
Fair?
Sorry, I know you said that. It's so ahead, but I just imagine with Electrode, they had just like somebody like takes Electrode and just like throws it in the middle of a crowd of lions, and it uses explosion. You said postmortem, and it just made me think of that.
Gotcha. We got Weedle, which maybe could also get a postmortem kill.
Oh yeah, 1.
Yeah, just 1. I would assume Kakuna's following the same logic of Metapod.
Yep.
Cool. We got Beedrill. Even if we don't think of Beedrill like a real bee, I mean, like, realistically, how many can it possibly stab and poison before one of them just goes, oh, and gets it?
At least 2. It has 2 needles on its hand. And maybe 3 if you count its foot.
I mean, the needles aren't going away.
I mean, like, he kamikazes into them before they bite him.
Oh, and you think it could... But how wide is its reach to, like, actually hit 3 at once?
They would just go in, like, a group of lions.
I guess that's fair. Okay, I'll put it in the 2 to 10. I'll give you that.
Thank you.
Pidgey?
I don't fucking know, like...
Well, like, Pidgey eventually has to land. And, like, I don't see it doing enough to a lion.
No. I think it'd annoy a lion.
Yeah, I'll put it at 0. I think it could stall him while something else would take him out from behind, theoretically, but...
Oh, absolutely.
But in a situation where it's the only thing fighting lions, I don't think it has any value, unfortunately. Pidgeotto. I feel like it could probably peck one lion to death in a 1v1. But I think once there's 2, it's just too hard to keep track of them.
Oh, yeah.
I'll put it under 1. Pidgeot.
Two? Following the logic?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely... I imagine it's stronger and faster than Pidgeotto enough that it could probably take out a few. But I think eventually it's just going to get caught somehow. Whether that be with a mouth or a paw. And then it's kind of done for.
Or a lion that could jump 12 feet.
Yeah, if it mispositions itself. I mean, technically it probably can cause hurricanes, but, like, you know... I'm not gonna overthink
no, but
that.
not... I mean, hurricane isn't guaranteed to hit. Think
True.
about that.
Yeah. Can lions react to twice the speed of sound, though? If 80 base speed is twice the speed of sound, I'm terrified to think about what Perugly can do.
You're telling me Perugly? Hold on, what is this thing's speed stat?
Like 110 or some bullshit, 120.
112? What the
I'm pretty sure it's faster than Latios and Latios, who are supposed to be literal jet planes.
Hey, never ever doubt the skill of a big fat cat.
Yeah, that one's one of the strangest ones out there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Yeah, the Pokedex also says Magcargo is like 18,000 degrees or whatever, I think, right?
Yeah. But we're on Rattata. Like, I mean, it could bite like one of their feet. Do you think if there were a ton of lions and it just quickly like darted between all their feet, do you think they'd like bonk heads a bunch and like knock each other out?
Yeah, I think they could. I'll give Rattata 1.
How?
The exact method you just described.
You think it's gonna last, just like enough time?
I have another actual answer, but you're not gonna like it.
Okay.
Fear Strat Rattata.
Yeah, but like I feel like
right? And
you can really only endeavor one Pokemon at a time. So if two Pokemon or two lions come up from two different angles, I feel like it's not working.
that's what I'm saying is it can handle one lion. It can't handle 2 lions.
Gotcha. Okay, that's fair. You know what? Sure, I'll give you one.
Took you a little too long about the Fear Strat Rattata.
I would assume Alolan Rattata would then have the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Cool. Wait, are we just gonna count any Pokemon that can use Fear Strats though? Because it's not just Rattata.
Well, Rattata's like the one who owns it.
Okay, fair enough. So how would Raticate work?
Well, Eradicate, it was just evil.
Okay. And
I feel like it could kill a lion.
in a 1v1, although the problem, it's kind of big. Like, I feel like it could just get, like, swatted and it would probably just instantly die. But I'm like, we can't put Raticate with 0 and then Rattata with 1.
Yes, we totally can.
Do you want to do that for Raticate and Alolan Raticate?
Absolutely.
Nah.
Sometimes size matters, dude.
So true. Apparently, Nidoking can pierce diamonds with its scales and tackles. Okay, damn. The dex entry would be wild. Anyway, we got Spearow.
Same issue with Pidgey.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it has more aggression than Pidgey. But I feel like, yeah, it probably still can't peck enough to, like, get through, like, a lion. Maybe a house cat. I'll put it in 0.
For Spearow, yeah.
Yeah, Fearow. I mean, I feel like it's probably around on par with Pidgeot, and I think it'd be more aggressive, which might make it more reckless.
Yeah.
But I still think it can probably have enough pecks to take out a couple lions before going down.
I'd still say like the 2 to 10.
I think that's fair. Ekans. I mean, I guess we gotta go with the 1 post-mortem kill, probably, if it gets a good bite in.
For which Pokemon is this?
Ekans.
Oh, yeah, agree.
Uh,
Yoda can easily beat a lion and he's small. Yoda has a lightsaber. That's what I'm saying, though. It's like, size does, because, like, A, he can evade. B, he has a good strat, like lightsaber. Like how Rattata has fear strat.
Are you calling lightsabers the equivalent to fear strats?
I mean, yeah, you can only fight one person at a time with a lightsaber. Adoy.
I mean, not if you're clever about it.
Oh, really? Show me one person in canon that can sword fight more than one person at a time with
Count
one
Dooku.
lightsaber. Uh-huh.
Darth Maul.
Yeah. Well, Darth Maul's a double lightsaber. I'm not counting him. Count Dooku literally just chopped off Anakin's hand, so I'm not. So he actually.
I mean, they think about them both at once, sort of.
Well, were they like tag teaming him, or were they taking one at a time?
Well, I mean, like, Anakin ran toward him and then got, like, force lightninged. Okay, I guess it was one at a time, technically, but still!
Exactly! And the only reason Maul gets away with it is because he has two lightsabers.
I got one. Darth Sidious?
How many times did he lightsaber more than one person at a time? He doesn't have a lightsaber.
Revenge of the Sith.
That's Sidious.
He takes out 3 dudes in, like, half a second.
Yeah, I thought that was with lightning.
No, that was with lightsaber.
I'm a fake fan.
Ventress fought multiple Jedi.
Multiple...
Yeah, you know, I think...
Well, her focus was only on one Jedi at a time, if you think about it.
But I guess she had 2 lightsabers, which isn't technically the argument we're making, if Darth Maul isn't going to count.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan fought Maul and Savage at the same time in the Clone Wars. True, that's basically 4 people with the double lightsabers.
Okay, but Obi-Wan has a second identity, so he counts as 2 people.
What then? What? Okay, I'm gonna do a quick Binacle check here.
He sounds so mad.
Okay, there's some Binacle. You know, I'm gonna take it.
Like my arguments. Ooh, 2 Binacles. Bye, Knuckle. Because Bye means 2 and there were 2 shinies.
Cool. They really did not want to give me shiny Totodile, unfortunately. I got 1. Which is a bit of a bummer.
It's okay, you got Binacle.
Yeah, I did get quite a few Binacle at the very least. I don't know, I'll have to decide if I want to try again. Unfortunately, no Alpha Chinese, but it is what it is.
You know, that Lightsaber Legends beat multiple of the council members while they had their lightsabers in a training battle. Yeah, but he didn't use a lightsaber.
Yeah, and Legends doesn't really count.
Hey, in Legends, Boba Fett had a kid at, like, 17, I want to say. He was a teen father.
Did he not know what condoms were?
No, I think he was just actually straight up ready to start a family at 6. Like, at 16, he's like, I'm getting married to this woman.
Gotcha.
Then they had a kid. And then he got himself exiled off of his planet because, he stood up for his wife against a person who was bad to her. But then he didn't really tell the law why he did that, so they kicked him off the planet. And then he was like, you know that guy that did bad things to you? What if he's the real father of my baby? And they got in a big fight about it. And then he left. And then, I think his, wife ended up getting, frozen in carbonite for, like, several decades or something. And then Boba Fett's daughter grew up to despise him. And then, thought she killed him, but it was actually a clone, and then she took on Boba Fett's identity despite the fact that Boba Fett was still alive and not dead like she thought. Thoughts?
I tend to lack those.
Also, Boba Fett in Legends also does not believe in premarital sex.
Well, good for him.
Yeah. He said... I think he said sex between those not married is immoral. Let me find the exact line.
Do it. Debating if I want to use the Totodile I got in a dive ball, or if I want to try to find one in a net ball. If I do want to find one more, I'm probably gonna have to do it without a sparkling sandwich. But I guess I'm only going for one.
Sex between those not married is immoral. That is an exact line.
Good for him.
It was quote of the day on Wikipedia on September 24th, 2012.
Okay, real quick, let's do Arbok, and then I'm gonna take a quick interaction thing, and then I'm gonna call it for the night. So.
Okay. Arbok. I think Arbok could hit. I think Arbok could kill a few.
Yeah, I mean, how easy though is it for a line to just kind of like step on it?
That's fair, but I feel like post-mortem, but also like, do you? I think Arbok could like strangle a lion.
Yeah, do you think if it's in a 2v1, I guess you could probably get 2 bites in fast enough. Because it's not like the lions are gonna strategically like attack it in such a way where one sacrifices itself.
Oh yeah, no.
I think once it starts to get to like 3 or 4, it probably can't do enough, but I think at least 2 is probably feasible.
Yep.
Okay. And we'll have to come back to this sometime soon. I'm gonna hop out of the call for a tiny bit just to quickly do some quick interactions, so...
That's fine. See you after stream.
Oh. Bye-bye. Okay, let's just interact quickly with Binacle and Totodile, and then I will call it for the night. I'll interact with the friend ball one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to go for another Totodile to try to get one in a netball, to be honest. But... friend ball actually looks pretty decent on it, all things considered. Yeah, this is sort of a... You know, seeing it in-game, I think I liked it more than when I was just seeing it briefly on Pokemon DB. It is an interesting shiny. I think the green and the pink does actually look shockingly decent, all things considered. I'm definitely curious to see, now that we have like 6 of these guys, what shiny Barbaracle looks... or shiny Mega Barbaracle looks like. We'll have to do that sometime soon. I have yet to really see that. They're kind of cute. These guys are goofy. Binacle's grown on me a bit, honestly, from this game. You know, I may not love it or anything, but the little boat side quest did numbers for him. And I'm happy to have gotten these. How do you run around again? Boingy, boingy, boingy. Very silly. You know, I'm glad we finally got around to going for these guys. They're nice and silly. I've used Barbaracle in this game, actually. So, because I've used all the megas. I actually have. Ooh, Shiny Totodile's pretty dang nice. Oh, look at the little guy or gal. I didn't check their nature or their gender. They're silly, they're a little guy. Aww, it's because it's a long, happy animation. How do you get angry? Oh, Pikachu in the background. Aww. Very silly, very silly. Nice to hunt it in shiny. Oh, baby. It's so nice. It's nice to try and hunt it in the Totodile in this game and not in Scarlet and Violet, because much better in this game to hunt for it. Hang on, this seems like a prime womp kind of. A little run around. Oh, I love it. I love its like scuffle. I don't know. He's trying so hard. Oh, very cute. Yeah, well, we'll have to get this thing, get a for alligator soon too to do the mega. Do you want to use every Pokemon in every game? I think conceptually that sounds cool, but I think in actuality that would just be too much. Yeah, I was hunting for quite a while. Unfortunately, I only found the one. I was trying to get enough for at least Totodile and for alligator, so I'm gonna have to at least go back and get one more, I think. But it's a very cute shiny. I'm happy to have gone for it. And I got 6 Bindacles in the process, so do with that information what you will. I gotta pretty damn soon transfer some of these shinies to home, because my box is quite full. No, the other Pokemon in the background I think were like trainers Pokemon. There's a few different trainers that have Pokemon. Streamer luck. I mean, I wasn't that lucky. It was a Sparkling Power 2, and I got 1 Totodile over the course of like, I guess it would have been 40 minutes of in-game stuff, but you've got like shiny luck until you turn the camera off. Nah, I haven't tried doing much shiny hunting with the camera off. I think I've had decent luck the little bit I've done, but most of my gaming is online. Also, I know you just said you returned, and I'm unfortunately having to leave though, because I gotta go to bed. I got work tomorrow, unfortunately. But I'll be streaming again tomorrow. Probably going for another Totodile, to be honest. So, yeah, that'll wrap things up here for tonight's stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll be streaming again tomorrow as always. Hope to see you guys then. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.